Rangasamidam Shanti, peace to you, peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Peter and I want to talk about anxiety and the present moment. Oh my God. I'm so anxious. Anxiety and the present moment. Anxiety, really, I think scientists now are saying that it's a fear of this present moment. You're anxious in this present moment. So why are you anxious in this present moment? Is there a tiger walking in through the door? Is there someone knocking on your door trying to get in to hurt or harm you or your property? No, there isn't. So how do you deal with anxiety? Well, one of the ways, I think the easiest way that we do with our Qigong practices is the opening the gate. It's called opening the gate. So if you just focus on rubbing your hands together and then placing your hands down like you're touching water, and then almost like your hands are moving up by themselves, you breathe in and then you breathe out, pushing your hands down, and just see if you can feel that pressure underneath your palms. It's quite advanced Qigong, but keep doing that. Breathing in, feel your hands almost like they're floating up, and then breathing out, just let your hands come back down. So breathing in and then breathing out, slowly bringing back your hands down to your knees and softening your shoulders, breathing in, softening your elbows, softening your wrists. Keep focusing on your body, breathing in and breathing out. When you breathe in, you breathe all the way down to your danjon, your lower abdomen, just past your belly button, breathing out, breathing as you come back up, and breathing in and out. All of a sudden you're starting to focus on your body, you're starting to come into yourself, you're starting to feel less anxious because there's nothing coming here to hurt you. You're actually starting to come back into the parasympathetic nervous state, which is the rest, digest and heal. So if you're not in action, or even, if you're not in action, you should be in the state. You can have calm action where you're still a little bit in that state, but if you're anxious, you're in the sympathetic nervous system, you're in the fight or flight, so it's going to be burning up energy, it's going to be doing all sorts of damage to your body. So really it's just focusing on yourself. Anything, just focus on yourself, even if it's your fingers, little finger exercises. Bring down each finger one at a time, just one at a time. And some people find that really difficult, so just practice that. And if that's easy, just focus on the tips of your fingers. Bend the tips of your fingers. Now you're focusing on your body. If you can't do it straight away, just hold your finger and then bend it. And now you're bringing your mind into the body. You'll start to feel a little bit different because you're focusing on yourself. Scientists are saying now 95% of our brain power is going out. And they're saying that actually 95% of our brain power needs to come into the body. So focusing on your body. Otherwise you will become not well. Another way of really helping with anxiety is observe your thoughts. Just observe them. It's difficult, very, very difficult at first. I do really see that because I had problems with them. I thought they were me. But observe your thoughts, going, oh, I feel really uncomfortable at the moment. Why do I feel uncomfortable? I'm going to go red in a minute. I'm going to go red. Why am I going to go red? This person's looking at me. Oh, I'm really feeling self-conscious. Observe those thoughts. They keep going round and round and round. And you can get techniques to quieten your thoughts. And actually with meditation, you can bring your thoughts down into your heart. The strangest feeling whatsoever, because they sound like a voice in your head, right? But once you get down to your heart, you can move it away from you. So when you're meditating, you can still have these thoughts, but they're so quiet. It's quite incredible. But just observing your thoughts, just observe them, start off with. That's one of the ways of becoming more enlightened, is to realize that your thoughts are not you. They are not you. And also sometimes thoughts can be very dark. That can be, if you look at the studies of Carlos Castaneda and all these other wonderful knowledge that's been passed down to us. It could be like a predator around you, like a bad energy, so bad thoughts coming into the body. But thoughts are very dry. Observe your feelings as well. Observe your feelings. Feelings are very juicy emotions, very juicy, very can be passionate, but can be quite hard hitting as well inside of you. So if you just observe them, observe your feeling. How do you feel about that? You feel a bit scared. Do you feel love or do you feel fear? And then all the different breakdowns of those two main states that we're in. Is it love or is it fear? Does it come from a place of love or does it come from a place of fear? Anxiety is coming from a place of fear, not wanting to be in this present moment. But why is that? Why is that? You have to whittle that down to find out why am I anxious? Why do I not want to be in this present moment? Is this present moment bad? Yes, it is. I've got a funny little ball man speaking to me. Yes, you have. But is it? Am I in a bad position? No. Unless you really are in a bad position, then you should start to feel anxious, and then things will start to. You'll have a natural process of your sympathetic nervous system coming in, and you'll be avoiding the situation, which is natural. Having this anxiety when nothing bad is coming, that's not natural. That's like a product of our society today. And I remember I used to suffer terribly from anxiety when I was around people, because I thought, oh, they're not, what's the point of me being here? No one wants to listen to what I've got to say. They all think I'm paranoid and strange, and therefore I've become very anxious in the present moment when there was no reason to be, and it was always having to party or do something extraordinary or extreme to deflect from my anxiety. I went the other way. Rather than becoming introverted, I used that nervous energy to be an extrovert, and it wasn't me. It really wasn't me, but that's how I was dealing with it, and that was wrong. Actually, that anxiety shouldn't have been there. So you can actually help yourself with your anxiety by really focusing on yourself, becoming the master of yourself. So really focusing on deep breathing. Many instances, there was a lady, I won't mention her name, she used to come to Qigong with me, and she trained for about a year, and she was the most anxious human being, really edgy and anxious. And after about a year, I had no idea what was happening in the background with her, but she came up to me, gave me this most enormous hug and said, "Thank you so much for what you've done for me. I just can't say enough." I said, I had friends that came around, and some family members came around for a family party, and everybody was getting excited and anxious, and I stood there and I did your breathing techniques, I did your Qigong moves, and it helped to dissipate the whole of the house, and everybody became calmer and the party became fun. I said, I would never ever have been able to do that if I hadn't been coming to your classes. And I went, whoa, how good is that? It's as simple as that. You've really just got to focus on yourself, and once you can master yourself, you can share that energy with other people. And that, to me, is the way that we build up a better world around ourselves, is to master ourselves, master what's happening in our body. Can we work our body properly? And if you're anxious in the present time, focus on your body. Focus on your body. Really focus, and focus on your breathing, your breath, your thoughts. Just observe your thoughts. Just observe your emotions. They're not you. Your body's not you. Your mind's not you. So what are you? Big question. Consciousness having an experience. You're an eternal spiritual being just having an experience, and you're becoming anxious in the present moment over nothing. Really, honestly, over nothing. So really focus on yourself. That's the best way of becoming less anxious. Grounding yourself. Think of 4 things that you can see, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste. and look at them and do that. Ground yourself to your surroundings around you. Then you realize you're slowly coming back into yourself rather than being out, and you'll become less anxious, and that would be amazing for you. So do it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next video. Sarang Hamida.